In today's video, I'm going to show you how to paint a stencil without paint bleeds. If this is your first time watching a video on my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of cool DIY projects on my channel, and I also show you how to organically get your lawn looking better. So for our project today, we obviously need a wood board here. This is a 1x12 found at Home Depot. It's a common board, they call it. It's just sanded down and it's cut to 23 inches long, and it's just painted with white acrylic paint. This is about like 3 coats of paint. And then obviously we need a stencil. In my previous video, and I'll link it above, I showed you how to make this stencil. It's called Happiness is Homemade, using some really cool background removing software that you can find online. This is printed on an Oracle 631 vinyl. I really like this vinyl. It comes in a lot of lengths, different lengths on Amazon. I'll leave a product link below for this, where I found this on Amazon. I've used this for many years and really like it. So I'm going to put this on my transfer tape now, and then I'm going to show you how to put it on your board and get ready to paint this. So I have my stencil on my clear transfer tape. What I really like about using a clear transfer tape is it's really not easy to align your project, your stencil onto your project or the board that you are using. And I'll leave a link in the product in the description below, and on Amazon, of course. I really like this. I've been using this for a couple years now, and I really like this transfer tape. It works really great. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to line it up like I said. You're going to press down firmly first, and then you're going to take your little squeegee tool here. If you don't have one of these, you could use a credit card. And basically all you're doing is trying to get as many air bubbles out of it as you can. You want this as flat as possible. And before you do this, when you prep your board, what you want to do is you really want to try and sand the board as smooth as possible. So that way when you go and put this down, you're putting it on a flat surface. And then after that, you want to peel up your transfer tape. And you want to go slow, so you're not peeling up any of the A's or the P's, the in middle parts of any of those kind of letters. And if you do, you can always put it back down and you can rub it in a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just continue peeling this up, and then I'm going to show you the next step. And the next step is the most important part in the bleeding process. So now we've come to the most important part. The most important part now is to prevent any bleeding when you peel up your stencil. Like I've used in other videos that I've showed you, I like using a makeup brush to stencil my stencils. I find that they're very easy to work with. You can throw these away when they're done, and you can easily take off a little bit of the paint, and you can get it less heavy, so you're not putting a lot of paint down, and they're really nice to work with. I really like using them. So the most important step now is, first you want to go over your stencil with the same color of your background. So obviously my background here is white. Eventually what I'm going to do is stencil this black here. I'm going to use a black acrylic here. So first I'm going to go over with my white, and I'm just going to take a little bit, and basically what this is doing is it's sealing in your stencil any of the edges to the board. So when you go to put your black down, or whatever your color that you were going to paint your letters with, it's not going to peel up, and it's not going to have any bleeds underneath of the stencil. So you're just doing a light layer of the white, or whatever background color you are using. And I'll show you a sign when we get done that I did a couple days ago. using this same process, and you'll see how great that turned out as well. So I'm just going to keep on doing this, and you only have to do one coat, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I do the black, and then we'll peel up the stencil. Now that our background color has dried on our stencil, I'm going to go back over it now with the black acrylic, because that's what I chosen for my lettering. What I like, another reason why I like using the Oracle 631 here, especially the black, is it's very easy to tell what you have stenciled over, which I really like. It's easy to tell. So what I'm going to do now is use another makeup sponge. I'm using my paper plate because I like being able to throw it away very easily. And then you always want to go over your first coat with a very light layer. And you're going to just keep doing that pouncing motion of going up and down. And then just keep dabbing it back. And keep going up and down, all over your stencil. And obviously this is a big one. It's 23 inches wide, so it's going to take me a little bit to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do one coat. And then I'm going to come back, let it dry. And I'm going to do one more coat, and then we're going to peel this up and reveal our design. So now that our stencil has dried, this has been 2 coats of the black acrylic here. What I'm going to do next is peel up the stencil very carefully. You want to go as slow as possible. What I like to do is just pull up a little bit at a time, instead of just going and ripping it right off. This way you're not dragging up any pieces, and you're not pulling up any pieces that you don't want to be pulled up. So what I'm going to use next is these 2 little tools here, just to pull up the inner of the letters. And there we go. So what I like to do to finish off my signs, once I have them all framed, if I want to, like I have the one here done framed, it's just 1x2 boards here stained with the early American stain. What I like to do is use a clear coat. It just protects the board from any mishaps. If you drop the board, it won't won't peel off any of the paint that you've painted. You don't want to do all that work and have your work messed up from an easy spill or whatever. So I really suggest using a clear coat like this. It's a matte finish, this one. They have it in, I think, semi-gloss and gloss as well. And then if you do use this, obviously you want to spray this outside and let it dry for a few hours. Thanks again for watching today's video. Please make sure you hit the like button so other people could find this video and they can have success with their wood signs like I did. I've used this technique now for a while and I found it very useful and very helpful, and all my signs have came out really great and clean and no bleeds. So please hit that like button so other people can find this video so I can help other people out there as well. I also mentioned in my previous video I started a Redbubble and a TeePublic account online. It's a really cool print-on-demand site. I suggest anyone out there that's like myself and likes designing different things, different designs, to check out these websites. They're really cool. They're really cool sites. They're called Print on Demand. Check it out. I'm going to leave a link below to my shop. I have a lot of really cool designs on there. I also have this design here as a t-shirt for all my lawn enthusiasts out there. I also have a USA shirt on there as well with lawn stripes on there, which is really cool. So check it out. Anyone that loves designing, please check it out. It's a really cool site to earn money on the side, and check it out. And again, if you have any questions, please comment below and I will get back to you. I always get back to everyone that has a question, and I always love trying to help everyone out the best I can. And I'll see you next time.